Petals of marigold or locust. But that's the entrance gate that is kept with that prints and colors around it.
So this is called marble inlay work, which you have seen very much done in Taj Mahal. And these artisans who are doing this work, they belong to the same family. Well, it's a particular community who do this work. It's not taught to everyone. I mean, there's no school or institute to learn this art. But these artisans are learning it in the family from their father or grandfather. And they're using the same old technique that was done in Taj Mahal. Here you see the marble on which he is performing is the same marble of Taj Mahal that is called Makrana marble. We get this from Makrana. It's a place in Rajasthan close to Jaipur, about 360 kilometers from here. So for this work we are using these semi-precious stones. See these are the semi-precious stones that are used for this work. Do you have knowledge of the stones?
Lapis. That's
Yes.
lapis.
Yes.
And then that's malachite.
Yes, that's malachite.
And then
this is
Onyx.
onyx, you're right. This is a seashell. Yeah. Okay.
Mother of pearl.
The light blue is turquoise. Red is coral. And this is the only stone that glows with a touch of light. We call it
Jasper.
fire stone in local language, but the literal name is cornelian.
Cornelian. Okay,
yes.
that's yeah. Okay. Carnelian.
So these we're getting in the form of rocks. I think this is green marble. And we're getting these stones in the form of rocks before starting the work. These are cut down in thin slices like these. And the most important part, that's to shape these rocks into flowers. Okay. So with the help of those wheels, these artisans are shaping them. I mean, they are forming the flowers, leaves, buds, stem, petals, all the parts one by one on those wheels. So he holds the small bits in the fingers of his left hand. With that big bow, he rotates the wheel, and then he makes a small bit in contact with that wheel, and he shapes all the parts individually. They're literally using those, that water all the time on the wheels. And that's how they're shaping the different parts of the flowers. I would like to show you what he's creating here. There you see. He's very skillful. He has got experience of like 15 years in this work. He started when he was very young, like 7 years. So he has, I mean, he's so experienced that he can shape such small pieces. To see
That
some
is
of the
gorgeous.
pieces, we have to take the help of magnifying lens because they're so tiny. One flower has got like 20, 25 pieces.
Wow.
So all the parts he's shaping it one by one on the wheel. And this took 15 days to complete. Because if one pattern is having like 50 pieces, he has to at least type 200 times. So sometimes it breaks in between. So a lot of attempts one has to do. So this is more than 15 days work.
What happens when a piece does break? They have to pry it out and do it
course.
again? Yep,
That's right.
Yep.
Still dies him. So he's working on such flowers. This is a rose flower which contains 15 petals. Each has got different shape. All these parts are shaped one by one. While shaping these stones, he has to always keep in mind that should have a good fit with the adjacent one. And this is 2 days work.
Very nice.
After shaping these stones, then he start cutting marble. The next part is to inlay them in the marble, topped with a color called ochre. And that color is only used to see the lines in the drawings because white on white you cannot see. So you need to have the better contrast of the whole design. For that, he put the red color on the surface and then put all the flowers on the required place according to the pattern of the design, just to draw the outlines of the flowers. Once he'll get the outlines of those flowers, then he start cutting marble like that with two special kind of chisels. Special kind of chisels to cut it. One is pointed, one another is flat. These tips are made up of tungsten steel, and the rest is iron. With the pointed one, you give the depth, and the flat is used to make the sides of the cavities. It become like a paste, viscous. But the specialty is that it melts only once. It won't melt again. And this is as secret as a recipe of Coca-Cola. Rather, it become a part of marble. And it can fix those stones forever unless you take chisel or hammer if you want to take the stones out. And at last he has to polish the whole surface with a big sandstone, put some water and powder of zinc oxide on it. So ultimately that red color goes off.
I was going to say you wash that off. That's just a guide, because I notice I see all those guidelines in there.
Right. So there's a temporary color, watercolor, which he removes on final polishing. So ultimately the marble become smooth, shining and white again. So this is how we are doing this beautiful craft, and the same technique was used in Taj Mahal.
Yeah, it's gonna go. I got something.
The main structure was done and then it was packed thanks to the red sandstone. So whatever we see, it's the red sandstone that has packing the main structure.
Was this done at the same time as Genghis Khan's son marrying no?
It was quite later.
Later.
Later. The Genghis Khan's son marrying the Timur Len's daughter, that happened almost in 12th century. somewhere in the end of the 12th century. And when we're talking about this part, this was the one which was organized almost somewhere middle of the 16th century. So there is a gap. Because they are the descendants of Genghis Khan. Under that umbrella, can you see a bit of blue and green?
Not really.
It's under that umbrella.
I'm saying on the other side, yeah, but I can't see that. I'm inside.
Not on the outside, on the boundary wall. Where we have the
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Okay.
It was decorated in the similar way. This was all the colors all over.
Oh, there you go.
This would add to the picture.
मामा के सामने कहिए उसके बाद पापा के सामने